Hi there, I'm Vanna and welcome to Dragon Age Origins, episode 71. Okay, so, Denerim is our oyster now. So let's just get straight out of here. And I just want to pop down to the Alien Age. I want to see if this is actually opened up or not. I don't think it will have, but just in case.
The Alien Age is closed.
Yeah, okay.
Be on your way.
Well, never mind. Let's get to the actual map, the full map. And we'll see if any new areas have appeared. I'm supposed to be talking to nobles as well, aren't I? So we'll find out where we can do that then later.
As you wish.
Okay, yes, we do have a few new things to do. The Isle of Redcliffe's estate, which is just a fast travel option to get straight back to Arleman. And the Isle of Denerim's estate. Okay. Yeah, there's nowhere else. So it is going to be going straight there then. So we'll just need to go and rescue the Queen. And I'm not going to take Alistair with me. We're just going to go straight there. So let's see what we can do for Honora then. Oh, and we are being waylaid. Brilliant. Okay. Just want to check up here. No, there's nothing around here. Alright, there's a chest. And Taliesin, all the way over there. Okay. Well, in that case...
Right.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I mean, you could do, but don't. Bless the health poultice. Alright. Well then, Zev, it looks like this is your stay or go moment.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Don't be ridiculous. He doesn't need the crows anymore. Not now that we've got his back.
No? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yeah! Alright. I didn't think there was any real possibility that he would have decided to go. Not when his approval of me is just so high. Where is he? 95. And he adores me. So yeah, there was no chance. I really don't think there was any chance. It's a high threshold, I think. Or you have to have done something specific. Maybe you had to give him a gift or something before he'll decide not to do it. Or it might just be that the approval needed to be really high. I don't know. But never mind. Let's get a crushing prison on Taliesin. There we go. And let's get some freeze on these kids. There we go. Sweet. Okay, more assassins, but that's fine. Let's get a little bit over here and mind blast. There we go. Okay, so we should have a few frozen and yeah, some more stunned. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Ogren is in a bad position there, actually. He's in quite a bad position, but that's okay. Oh, win. Did I actually do anything to your tactics? I don't think I've done anything to anyone's tactics other than, yeah, Zevran right now in this party. Maybe Ogren as well. Okay, win. What can you do then? Let's... Ogren, yeah. Give Ogren the heroic defense. Just to give him some more survivability over there. Warden Wolf is right here. That'll be fine. Okay. She has a stone fist, so I could at least knock one of those down, but I think let's go for you and stun fist here. There we go. One of them's shattered. That's good. Taliesin has disappeared. I think he went invisible, so he's probably trying to get an attack on a specific person. Probably Zevran. Could be me. Don't know. Alright. So what do we need? I could mass rejuvenation. Sure, why not? There we go. Let's just keep our rejuvenation going. And that one is still frozen. She must be really going hard for this guy. So just get an arcane bolt in there. Finish him off. Oh, there's Taliesin. Okay. And what do we want? We're not exactly in a bad way healing wise. I could sheathe them. Yeah, okay, let's do Heroic Aura on Zevran so that he'll shrug off missile attacks. There we go. And Taliesin is nearly dead. Taliesin is nearly dead. Okay, well let's get a few glyphs on everyone else. See if we can repulse both of those. There we go. And then there's those guys up there. Dispels effects, drains all mana. No, that's for spellcasters. I don't think any of these are spellcasters. Okay. We could give everybody a glyph of warding. Let's do that. But that's only while they're in this area. Let's give you a paralysis. And why not? There we go. And then... do we have any down here? No, no one down here. Okay, good. Well, get a stone fist in there. And Zevran, you seem to be stuck. So let's get in there, personally. And below the belt if you can. And then you should be fine to continue. I think she's killed this one. Good. There we go, hon. Arcane bolt. Yep. And you know what? Just get in there.
As you wish.
Nice. Okay. And that's everyone.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
Isn't this a good thing? You're free.
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I suppose it would be possible for me to leave now if I wished. I could go far away, somewhere where the crows would never find me. I think, however, that I could also stay here. I made an oath to help you, after all, and saving the world seems a worthy task to see through to the end, yes?
Oh, the choice really is yours. But I don't want you to go. I'd be very happy if you stayed.
Then stay I shall. I am with you until the end. Provided you do not tire of me first. Or I die. Or you die. But there you go. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
There certainly is. Okay. Zevran approves +5. You know what that means? You know what that means. We're at 100. Awesome! Brilliant. Okay. Fantastic. Let's grab our remains. 40 silver and 60 copper. Okay. A spring trap. Okay. Don't really use traps, but sure. 35 silver, 73 copper.
As you wish.
A freeze bomb and gloves of guile. What is that? 2.5 armor pen. Ugh. Ugh, that's not great. That's really not great. Just armor pen? Honestly. Okay. 38 silver and 65 copper, and there was another one and I literally just missed reading it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I don't suppose there are any traps that you can actually disarm over here, Zevran. Okay, good. I think we're fine. 32 silver and 2 copper. Okay, and a crate. 1 gold, 16 silver and 6 copper. Lovely. And that is everything, yeah. Okay, so there's just this, which is, I'm assuming, yeah, the transition. Okay. Nothing else is needed here. And you are definitely not... Yeah. Okay. Nobody's injured or anything.
Want?
Yes.
Nah, we're good. We're all good. Yep. Brilliant. Well, let's continue off and actually get to Honora then. I don't think I've ever had... Ah, there's Elena. I don't think I've ever had Zevran betray me. I don't think so, anyway. Ooh, there's a chest right there. Can we get to that?
The servant's entrance is
no,
on the
we
other
can't.
side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our How is inside.
What's the crowd here for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
Oh dear.
Carcass Craft Hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemasons. It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of ours for our work.
His lordship is much engaged with the region. He will hear your complaints as soon as he has the time. Wasting
And when will that be? At the dawn of the next age? Our people have families to feed. They can't wait forever on the Terran's whim.
his lordship.
Ah, love, lady. Just leave the lot of them. Standing out here whining and getting the door open for you.
Gosh, wow. I'm liking the ambient dialogue though. Just in case you wanted to listen to all of that, you can. Okay, rescue Queen Honora. There is a commotion at the front entrance to the palace. This is a perfect opportunity for you and Elena to slip around the back. Fantastic. Okay. Let's do that then. Guessing...
We'll appeal to the Queen.
Oh. We'll appeal to the Queen. Do it then. Okay. Elf root. And... okay. That doesn't go anywhere. Not really. Can see through though, so I'm wondering where exactly that would go. It's not exactly a gutter or anything, is it? Maybe that's the servant entrance.
Let's see.
Maybe that goes to the alienage and that's how all of the elves get in.
Around down there. Go check it out.
Yep, alright, we were seen. Never mind. Never mind. Let's freeze you.
Leave it to me.
Sure. Now freeze them. Okay, and we'll put some lightning in you. Yes. Okay, wait for him to get a little closer, and let's try our new shock power. To get those two. Okay, we only got one of them. It's fine. But that was quite a beating we gave it. Very nice. And that last soldier down there, who doesn't really stand a chance. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Feels a bit bad that we are killing soldiers just doing their job, but they are house soldiers, so who really cares? 33 silver, 61 copper. It is understood that all of Howe's people are evil, even if they are only following their lord's order.
Someone is coming.
Did she just say someone is coming? She better not have done. We are terrible at sneaking. Okay, in fact, I think the only person who can sneak technically is Zevran, because he's got hiding in shadows. Okay, death root and a sack and an elf root. Yeah, okay. Let's grab the elf root here. Replace the water in the fountain with ale. Sure. I don't know. I don't know. I think that would be a very bad idea. Mostly because this doesn't look all that clean at all. I mean, it's medieval, so it wouldn't really be clean anywhere, but yeah, I doubt that's even drinking water. Don't think the fountain is actually, well, a part of anything. That's not the way through, is it? No, okay. It's just a random little tree here. Okay. Does the tree have significance? What is that? Other than a nice, cool little feature. Bit of a strange place to plant a tree, actually. Unless, I don't know, maybe maybe one of the children at some point in the future is going to be climbing down the tree to escape on nightly adventures or something, maybe? It's just very, very odd. It's not going to get much sunlight, is it? Okay. Elf root, okay. In fact, it'd probably be a better place to put another feature, like just one of those urn things. Just out there. Just something to fill up the space that doesn't, you know, die at some point.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Well, let's put on our disguises first. Then you can go.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time.
Okay. Hurriedly changing.
Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
I thought the point of the uniforms was to get us into the estate with no one asking questions. Why do you need to distract the guards?
These two know who is allowed to come and go. They will not be fooled. But the uniforms should work on most of those inside.
Alright then. Trusting you here. Let's go.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Okay, so we are disguised. Let's wait in the bushes.
Oh, you must come! I saw something by the fountain. I think it was a darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Honestly. Let's hope that there never is actually an emergency. Those guys were terrible. I am so tempted to go over and find out what they're actually doing over there. Can I be caught? Would that catch me? That's just something that they need to know. Okay, so she's trying her hardest. Let's have a look around here before we actually go in. There's the chest. Okay, so looks like crowd has dispersed. No, wait, they are actually all still there. Okay, well, let's grab this.
Perhaps I could have a try at
Ooh,
that.
a long sword. Very nice. Okay, our disguises will be removed if we enter combat, so we need to not do that. Not at all. So we need to not talk to ranking officers. Well, hopefully that won't be a problem. Although I'm pretty sure it won't matter. Alright, let's get in there. Alright. Yep, nothing in this first room. Oh.
Ah, it took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Alright then, I can do that. Where is Honora being held?
She's in the guest room off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Okay. So, quest updated. We've made it into House Estate. Now we need to find Queen Honora's chambers and escort the Queen from the estate safely. Shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So, the head cook is just over here.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old armed servants ever cook anything in here? No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
For Andraste's sake, don't speak ill of the dead. This roast is going to be charred on one side. There's no help for it. We'll just trim it and feed the scraps to the dogs.
Okay. You do that, guys. Okay, there are doorways out of there, but there are soldiers in there. Nothing this way, though. Okay. Let's check it out. Okay. Deep mushroom. And this one...
Yes,
deep mushroom, okay. So let's hope we didn't blow our cover for deep mushrooms.
The captain likes you. I heard him talking to the chamberlain.
Okay. Not a problem. Nobody seems to really care.
I say how ought to level the thing and
Why
build a
didn't
new
anyone tell me the end?
Captain knocked down every place he owns it.
How? So these guys, they don't care about how? They don't care about anything. They're just so irreverent. Okay. Well, what's through here? Nothing. Okay. A lesser injury kit. Sweet. Nobody's stopping us. Hopefully, avoiding those people wandering around means we won't be seen by any of the soldiers. Okay.
Morale. No, it's not mutton.
Let's see if we can avoid them by coming over here, but then again, they might want to come over here.
Right? Oh.
Ah, damn. Okay, they're staying still. Well, that's fine. Let's just not talk to them. Oh. Another guard. And more soldiers. See if we can get through. Yeah, alright. Don't shoot me. 18 fire arrows. Okay, nobody is saying anything. No one at all. Okay, what about this armor stem? Can we just splint mail? Yeah, okay, I don't think anything we're gonna do is actually going to trigger them. Not until we're supposed to trigger them anyway. Just random soldiers.
Try spending a few nights in a castle full of corpses sometime. Maker's breath. And the village. If you could kill men by hating them, we'd all be in our graves now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. I'm assuming they're talking about killing the Kuzlins anyway. Gosh. Okay, so we've got the guard and Mabari in there. Probably not something I want to go into then. The dogs might sniff me out. And that's just a person praying. Let's see if we can read the book. The First Blight, Chapter 4. Sweet. Okay. Founded at Weishaupt Fortress in the Anderfels, the Grey Wardens offered humanity hope in its darkest hour. Veterans of decades of battles with the darkspawn came together, and the best amongst them pledged to do whatever was necessary to stem the tide of darkness that swept across the land. These great humans, elves and dwarves pooled their knowledge of the enemy and formed a united front to put a stop to the archdemon's rampage. And stop it they did. Ballads are still sung today of the first Grey Warden charge into the waves of darkspawn at the city of Nordbotten. Each warden facing 10 or 20 darkspawn at a time. Squadrons of Grey Wardens mounted on their mighty griffins, soaring through the blackened skies and battling the terrible archdemon with spear and spell. Oh, what a sight it must have been. Incredibly, the Grey Wardens won that first battle. They raised their arms in victory, and suddenly there was hope. The Grey Wardens led the lands of men and the last stalwart defenders of the Dwarven halls against the hordes of the Archdemon Dumat for the next 100 years, gaining and losing ground but never backing away. From all over Thedas they recruited whoever possessed the skill and strength to raise the Grey Warden's banner, making no distinction between elven slave or human nobleman. And finally, nearly 2 centuries after the first old god rose from the earth, the Grey Wardens assembled the armies of men and dwarves at the Battle of Silent Fields. It was then that Dumat finally fell and the first Blight ended. The Tevinter Imperium would face a new challenge with the coming of the Prophet Andraste. Thoughts of the Blight grew distant. With Dumat's defeat, the darkspawn were no longer considered a threat, but with the wisdom of hindsight we know that conceit proved foolish indeed. The task of the Grey Wardens was far from over. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genitivi Chantry Scholar. Okay. And still is far from over. Really, guys, they should have been pooling their resources a long time ago and actually just kept up with it. Maybe if they had have, there would be no darkspawn. Okay, disguises, yeah, okay. Allows to pass by most guards without being attacked, however many actions will draw attention, such as talking to ranking officers or attacking someone will blow our cover. A disguise will be removed if we enter combat, can choose to remove it by speaking to whoever gave you the costume. Okay. Doubt that'll be a problem. We don't want to talk to Alina and get rid of her disguise.
I may give myself over to the flames.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
19 fire arrows.
I have nothing.
Hey, he doesn't care. He does not care that we just broke into his chest. Okay. Mabaris, guards. Yeah, I don't think we want to go in there. Bad idea. Bad idea. Okay, just soldiers here. Nothing to interact with, not that I can see. So let's avoid that. Which one's that? Dungeon and estate exterior. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Oh,
Isn't
check
dinner
here.
ready yet?
Just guards? Yeah. Oh, no, there is a container here. Can we?
Isn't dinner ready yet?
As you wish.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
A silver chalice. Okay, sweet. And nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Okay, brilliant. And dungeon. Key required. Okay. Well. Let's try and get past this. Okay, that's the... yeah, the front door. Ignore that. Oh.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
A setback? Really? How do you mean?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
Okay, well, give me a few minutes and I'll... No, not even my mage character can do that. Okay, how do we open it?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side.
Well, this is definitely going to blow our cover.
Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Well, alright. Guess I'll try and do this as quick as possible.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Tell Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
Okay, end of the hall on the left. So we found the Queen, but she seems to be trapped in her room by some kind of magic. She says that Howe has been able to enter and leave at will, so he must have some answers. Find Al Howe and get him to release the Queen. She didn't tell me any of that. She did not tell me any of that. Okay, fine. Trapped in a room by magic, yes, but that Howe has been able to enter and leave at will? What, through her trapped magic door? Pretty sure she did not tell me that. Nor did she tell me to get Howe to release her. I'm supposed to go and find the mage that sealed the door. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Townhouse is probably in these rooms. The last door on your left.
Sure. Okay. Last door on the left. Well, before all that, let's go to the first door on the left. Okay. Let's come in here. Ooh, books. Ah, I remember... Okay, so the fight with Calthrian at the end. I remember having my last stand in this room. Ran all the way from the entrance hall into here. And that was the only way I actually managed to survive her. The one time that I actually decided to try and, you know what, I actually want to fight her. This is where I ended up running and having my last stand. And it was the only time that I actually managed to defeat her, and I only did that by save scumming. And that was, God, that was quite a few years ago now. Every other time, I just go to Draken. That was such a harrowing ordeal. And then no one could really use the sword either, so it was useless. It was kind of ridiculously useless. Anyway, book. Gwaran. Okay. The human settlement of Gwaran is built directly on top of a dwarven outpost by the same name. Prior to the First Blight, in a time when Ferelden was not yet a nation and was still carved up into barbarian tribes, the outpost served as a source of salt and a means by which the dwarves could reach the sea lanes of the Amaranthine Ocean. Unwilling to come to the surface, the dwarves made an agreement with the local Tern to build a port and relied on the humans to ferry goods between the ships and the underground outpost. This made Gwaran a prosperous place and extraordinarily wealthy for a time. When, in the Divine Age, the Dwarven kingdoms fell to the Darkspawn and the deep roads were closed off, so too did the dwarves disappear from Gwaran. The human settlement, the envy of surrounding barbarian tribes, was assaulted and sacked, its wealth stolen. The town remained, however, and despite its remote location, continued to find value as a source of fish and timber. As the first settlement liberated by King Maric and Loghain during the Ferelden Rebellion, Gwaran was eventually granted to Loghain when he became Tern in 911 Dragon. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Very nice. Okay. And I think that's the only book of interest in this entire place. Looks like. Yeah. Okay, and there is a guard wandering around, but yeah, he's not going to be bothered by us. We have a statue that's facing the wrong way. Okay. I mean, okay, so there's two statues that are exactly the same, I'm guessing. So he has one pointing forwards and one pointing behind. Okay, so yeah, seeing the front and back of your statue. Could have just had that one in the middle if you were that interested in it, rather than just having two of the exact same statue. I don't know. Would have been a lot better and a lot easier to just wander around it. Rather than, you know, a before and after kind of front and back thing. Oh, I like that though. I like that. I know it's basically the same false door, but it looks pretty cool over there. Can't get close enough to it to really see it. No. But it is exactly the same as the thing behind these suits of armour. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay. And the last door on the left, so that one. Yes. Okay. Well, let's try this one. The housekeeper will hear us.
Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait, who are you? You're not on my watch.
Oh dear.
Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
Oh, hun. This didn't need to go down like this. You could have survived. And your girlfriend would have been fine if you'd have just not noticed. Okay, never mind. And we've lost our disguises now.
Grant me your power.
Looks like the girl is going to have escaped and alerted someone as well. That's a shame. Alright, and there's nothing even in here either. That's a shame. Well. Damn. Okay. And that guard is now Yeah, unfortunately. On his way to hurt us. Okay. He is an enemy.
As you wish.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Sweet, we can just knock our way into this. Brilliant. Treasure. Let's get in here. Elf fruit. Okay. Greater health poultice, greater ice salve, 8 gold, 22 silver and 50 copper. Sweet. A crossbow, 38 ice bolts and house shield. Okay. 2 greater health poultices, 7 gold, 50 silver and 0 copper. And a greater health poultice, a medium gold bar, 3 gold, 27 silver and 50 copper. That's more treasure than we usually get in little treasure rooms, so yeah. That's actually quite worth it. That is actually quite worth it. See, all they need to do when they're doing treasure rooms is that. Put a little bit of gold in each gold pile. I mean, comparatively little, really, considering. But there's so much silver and copper, and those piles aren't just gold, so it actually does make it seem like you've got a good handful from each pile, you know? Yeah, alright. Let's get into Howe's room. Damn, I can't believe we were seen at the last hurdle, but never mind. Okay, chest of documents and a book. Let's grab the book. Antiva. Okay. In the rest of the civilized world, it is common belief that Antiva has no king. I assure you, gentle readers, that this is untrue. The line of kings in Antiva has remained unbroken for 2,500 years. It's simply that nobody pays any attention to them whatsoever. The nation is ruled in truth by a collection of merchant princes. They are not princes in the literal sense, but heads of banks, trading companies and vineyards. Their power is conferred strictly by wealth. But Antiva is not primarily renowned for its peculiar form of government, nor for its admittedly unparalleled wines. Antiva is known for the House of Crows. Since Antivans are well known for being good at everything but fighting, it's more than a little ironic that Antiva possesses the most deadly assassins in the world. Their fame is such that Antiva keeps no standing army. No king is willing to order his troops to assault her borders, and no general is mad enough to lead such an invasion. The attack would likely succeed, but its leaders would not see the day. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitive. That's a pretty decent defense, really. Sure, you can attack us. Of course you can. You might even win. But you personally, you will die. Okay, I like that. Grey Warden documents. They have Grey Warden documents? Of course, this will be what Riordan had. Okay. Papers bearing a Grey Warden seal. The text is gibberish, probably encrypted. Okay. Oh, and would you look at that? 8 love letters. Honestly. I just need to look there rather than counting up all the entries. Silly me. Okay, so, the dungeon. That is... Yeah, okay, so we can't get in through that door. That might be the way we come out instead. Yeah, because then we'll just go straight there. But we will have a wandering guard there and a standing guard in there to fight. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the dungeon.
What? Who goes there?
Oof! Yeah! Get it, Riordan. And what would you know? The perfect size!
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. You never hear music in the sound of a key turning in a lock until you've been imprisoned.
Suddenly got a hood on. I guess that dropped on because he's a Grey Warden and that's part of his Grey Warden uniform. And the uniform that he's just picked up didn't have a helmet, so it must have automatically equipped him with something. Okay. Well, I suppose you're welcome then. Although, that really depends on why you were imprisoned, doesn't it?
I am Riordan, Senior Grey Warden of Jada. And you must be Duncan's last recruit. Yes, you match his description.
A Grey Warden? So, wait, are these papers yours?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
You know all about the joining ritual? Of course you do. But then that means you could induct more Grey Wardens into the Order?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
Damn. Well, we need to get it back then. There were only 2 Grey Wardens, well 3 now I suppose with you. But 3 Grey Wardens in Ferelden. We need more.
As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no?
That's true. That doesn't help with the darkspawn afterwards. Never mind. Where's How?
I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there.
Good. Okay. So, what are you doing here?
For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Kaelin as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the Wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
So you came anyway? Is that what you mean? I mean, are all the Wardens of Orlais crossing the border now?
We had 200 Wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that Wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing.
Well, you might be a native Ferelden, but you don't sound like one. Guessing that's how you were found out. Or did he capture you some other way?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was.
Look, I've been going about this as well as I can. But I'd literally just joined the Order when everyone else was wiped out. Is there anything else I need to know about the Wardens that you can tell me?
This is hardly the best place to talk. I will seek you out later. After I find a good physician. And good luck, sister.
My heart warms. My heart warms. He called me sister. Awesome. Okay, we found a Grey Warden, Riordan, trapped in a torture room. He told us Al Howe would likely be in the dungeon, which is undoubtedly on the basement level. Find Al Howe and get him to release the Queen. Sweet. Okay. And I don't suppose he left anything in that guy's pockets? No. So that is the dungeon level. Okay. Well, let's continue around here. Okay. So let's just end it here. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.